Hey guys, Shinlux here, back with our semi-blind playthrough of Wildermyth. Last time we were on Chapter 3. I think we were starting the... well... right, we have to meet him here. I don't know if we're going to clear the whole thing necessarily, but we'll work on it. Let's start with assaulting the Musk Earthworks. And this is going to be the first one where we actually fight against the Thrixel, which will be interesting. Jame, Wrath, and a couple others. Splinter. Really? Erp. Hey, I got a Splinter. You say you got a Splinter? That's right, I got a Splinter. You got a Splinter? Now, I'm not saying Splinters don't hurt, but I got a... well, it looks like a... oof, I got a mean Splinter, see? Sliding past an elm. Taken out plenty of my own before. How deep? I guess I'm just concerned because we're close to the earthworks now. Wow, that's some Splinter. The more I look at it, the deeper in it seems to wriggle. So, choose Just Trust Me, which means he's probably going to take it out. And that... I don't know how they do it now, but when I was a kid... a long time ago, they would basically take it out with needles. Which, like, just freaking leave it in, honestly. It's like, you know, maybe it'll get infected or whatever, but... it'll work its way out on its own, usually, as long as you don't get it dirty. Just sanitize it or whatever, right? But they would, like, my mom would be like, give me your hand, and she'd take, like, a sewing needle and try and dig it out. It's like, that doesn't freaking work. So, let's hit the wiki up real fast, because I believe this leads to a transformation. Okay, so if you take it out, everyone begins with courage, and they get a little line on their history. Or the Splinter remains inside the hero and the hero gets Elm Soul. The ensuing battle begins with haste. All party members have +1 speed for the duration of combat. Ah. However, there's a little trivia thing below this. If the Splinter is removed and the hero later faces a mortal choice. Mortal choice means you basically die in battle and you have to choose what do you do, or you basically get reduced to 0 hit points, and it's like, do you escape from the battle in exchange for one of your limbs? Like this, it's you know, it's basically like, do they die? Or I mean, you can just let them die, right? You can just let them die. I think that's one of the options. The other is you sacrifice. Maybe letting them die is not one of the options. I don't remember. It's usually lose a limb, or they make like a fatal attack against one of the enemies. They do like 10 damage or something. But if they later face a mortal choice after removing the Splinter, the event The Jealousy of Trees will instead occur. So, yeah. I wonder if they get that regardless, because the history, you can't see my mouse, because it adds something to their history. But Elm Soul, oh well, the problem, this is Jame. He's got like unique things, but this is Gem Soul, or sorry, not Elm Soul. Elm Soul is pretty freaking cool. It's... yes. It's basically... it boosts their melee. Legs make them slower, but give them armor as an exchange. And, yeah. It's what one of my, maybe one of my favorite characters or definitely one of my favorite characters, the hunter. The hunter class, he got this, and he got, whenever he kills, he goes invisible. So he basically is a fully transformed, like, tree person. And, just constantly is just, like, smashing people with the weight of his wooden limbs. And just basically permanently stays invisible because he's always killing people. However, our dude James has two he's got the Dragon Paw Shield, which is a unique artifact, and the Orphan Sword as well, which we got through the campaign, the Drawing campaign. So I'm going to say pull it out. I don't want to. Elm Soul is pretty badass, but I don't want to give up his gear. This won't hurt a bit. They lie. They always lie. It won't. Ow! Whoops, but here it comes. Painless and easy. Painless, yeah. Zag! Enough. Got it. Mether holds a long wetwood filament up to the light. Good to get that out looking at it. Impressive. Strange. Mether slips it into a corded pouch, places it in James' hands. Your blood's a bad thing to leave lying around. And with that, they carry on to Musk Earthworks. I mean, you know, if you want Elm Soul, it would be good. And if he didn't have unique stuff, I'd be like, yeah, sure, go for it. But he does. Okay, all heroes +2 damage and potency for 3 turns. Also, he's now the only hero of mine that I've ever done that with. Okay, Thrixels, total of 5, 2 Dweavers, and 3 Thrusks. Doesn't say what the Thrusk is, but its head weaves in odd patterns, its eyes shine like moons. Hissing suddenly, it looms to strike. So these guys, Thrixels, are more like... they're more like our Mystic character. They can actually infuse... well, hang on, does it show? So, Slice, 2 to 4 damage, 2 range. Guardian, ends their turn, waits for an enemy to come within range. So it's interesting, they have abilities similar to us, right? And that's... it makes sense, because if you do their campaign, you know kind of where they come from. Warp, as a single action, Dweaver teleports to an interfused object. So this one just interfuses and warps to that. Thrusk, double bite, 2 to 4 damage. Thrusk bites the target twice, dealing physical damage first and then magic damage. So one head is physical, one is magical, which is cool. Interfuse and then Ether Burn, 2 magic damage. Thrust expends an interfusion to deal magic damage to enemies adjacent to the interfusion. So you gotta watch out. So they will actually interfuse with stuff. And that'll do it. So Thrusk. We'll go right here. Oh, only adjacent. Okay, well, we'll peck him. Because I think I'm still trying to... blind. But that, I mean, I don't know if that counts. He didn't get blinded anyway, he's dead, but... Alright, James. Oh yeah, he could have engaged. Plus untouchable. It's pretty awesome. Alright, so that's 2 down. And you will go here. Do we want to interfuse with any of this stuff? Maybe shark... maybe this, because then I could shark trap across. That might be good, but... it might not be good also. We'll give it a try. Maybe there's enemies right on the other side of the door. Likely not, but, you know, we'll see. We can always do an arch thing. Well, no, I guess we can't. Okay. Oh yeah, Morhen's a dude. I forgot about that. There's one. There's the other two. So let us... that's kind of the problem. I don't know. Maybe we could take out the Dweaver? Problem is, now that he has ambush, it replaced his wait option. But you could always put it somewhere where they're not gonna go, probably. Actually, that might be a fantastic idea, right? Go here. Because if they don't trigger it, then you get... what is it? If no attack occurs, get a free attack at the start of next turn, which is fantastic. So he'll be able to shoot twice. We could wait, right? They're probably going to... Let's give it a go. That's terrible, but whatever. There we go. Shark Trap is now engaged. We'll hold off right here. We'll Guardian, and then you can... And then Silk Step. Oh, crap. That's bad. But... Okay, so the Interfuse, that's not a problem. We'll go with Wrath first because he gets a prepared shot. Extra 2 damage. Oh, but the Dweaver is too close. So in that case, let's do... Alright, let's see if we can get another shot going. And you can always do... And a stunt. Okay, Morin, you're gonna go... Right there, we'll Peck. Does Peck blind? It can. And so it can scratches. Okay. Oh, on stunt. That's fine. It's cool. There's an achievement, so I'm trying to do that. Alright, nothing huge. Summer Elm Staff. Let's see. Who do we have? Okay, you have a tier 2 staff, which is fine, and you're my other mystic, so you just got... Oh. Well, you have a water staff. That's a problem. But the other thing is this does... I mean, it upgrades a tier, so I guess. Makes me sad, but, you know, extra damage, extra stunt damage, extra spell damage. Basically spell damage, because regular damage, you're not going to be whacking people with your stick, probably. And a Gravel Pelt Cloak, the salt-forward style of storied Elnish mariners. From the Critter. Extra armor. Yeah. Well, all these people have cloaks, so it's either Mether or Morin, and I mean, Mether could possibly be in the thick of it, but Morin, I want to try and get more stuff, so I'm going to give it to him in the hope that we'll get some more armor for him later. Nothing moving in here. Why are we dawdling? Let's go. Sure, just want to take a peek upstairs is all, because I just want to. Above the ground floor is a weather-burnt room. Guess no one's lived here in a while. Here, see? Good thing I came up here. The skeletons? Oh no, is it the shield? Oh, a skeleton with a shield. You think he's dead? No, well, I mean, yeah, but look. The shield. Am I the only one who's heard of the Knights of Starlock, big old celebrated company of heroes. When their adventuring days were done, they settled down in a brookside town. Except Zefulf Hogtar. He strapped his shield to his back and went wandering. Shield shaped like a dragon's paw. I think this is it. Guess it didn't do him much good in the end, huh? Alright, so bonus damage. And oh, we can't use Mulbur or Morin or whatever his name is. Hands are full. Hands are full. I guess we could give it to Gulber, right? Because he's the only one with an actual shield. And it gives him bonus damage. Kind of interesting. We get an event that would take his shield away, and then we get another replacement shield. Now, I know it says their hands are full, but if you get a second thing, like because you have 2 slots, right? So if you, like, for him, he has a staff. His second slot, if you had a one-handed weapon, like a wand or whatever, you could also have a shield. But we'll give it to Gulber because he has a regular shield, and now we'll give him a cool shield. Bam. Alright. Rusks now have extra health. Didn't they already? Oh, no. Extra damage, extra armor, and now extra health. Oh, here we go. Okay, that doesn't help. Anyway. Can I look at the calamities now? I just want to look at the... Give me... Well, anyway. Alright, whatever. We'll secure it while they're working on that. And we gotta go here. Should I do this? I feel like I should. Because it's not gonna end the thing. We gotta investigate thoroughly, because I want the extra stuff. Okay. Oh, hello. See? We must achieve our other objectives first. So this is the final area. Now you could make a mountain range, but that's probably going to take 50 days or something like that. Problem is, it would save us more time than going here, 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 you know? How long would it take? 86. And even this, like, you'd have to go, let's say here, right? Just going all the way around to here, almost 100 days. Well, 70 days to do this, whereas just carving the path would be 86, right? So, now on the other hand, you could patrol, clear the infestation. It'll probably come back, but I believe... Is travel reduced? It would certainly... 30 days. Let's carve. We'll carve it. I hate the choice, but it is a choice. And you don't have to do it, but... Alright. We got some stuff. Towel Flood in 10 days. Heather Drab, Mystic Armor, Tier 2. Spell damage 1, so it's more of a long coat sewn with well-disguised splinting under its alluring embroidery is worn over a soft and hardy gown of magically imbued threads. Such has become the honored dress of this age's wild-ranging mystics. who will often rove from town to town, collecting wisdom and distributing it in equal measure. It is a... I mean, there you go. You can give him some armor. See, he's got the Ember Gown, which is... Well, I mean, this is the armor, whereas Raven Wing is the one that boosts spells. So we'll just give it to you. I mean, it really looks very similar, doesn't it? There you go. Now you have armor. And see, there you go. If you wanted to make a mystic that would have like melee and stuff, potency. Who could use potency? I bet Morin could use potency. I'm glad they're giving us the little things down at the bottom, the abilities. I don't remember them doing that before. So that's nice. Wrath. What uses potency? Then again... Yep, potency. Okay, so Blood Rage is potency. She already has knee pads, though. Doesn't say. Oh, wait, hang on. I mean, all of his stuff. See, yeah, his spells are based on potency. They're all potency. And him... Engage just is range, so it wouldn't help Jaime. Oh, pin range is potency. He doesn't have any abilities that would benefit from it. Well, I mean, except for arches, which might. That doesn't help. That doesn't help. And sharpshooter also doesn't help. However, damage from his attacks do. Okay, so it would help Gulbor. It would help... Oh, weird that we can't... Oh, the mages can't get knee pads, huh? So I guess the question is, do you want to give it to Morin for his extra damage? Or do you want to give it to Gulbor so his... Well, someone's engaged does more. I think that's Jaime. I believe Gulbor is Blood Rage. Max damage 2 plus a quarter of max health plus half potency. What's his potency right now? 2. Well, then it would be half of 3, which I don't think would matter. Whereas this is 2. I don't know if it rounds. I don't know how that all works, but we'll give it to Morin. There you go. Look at those cool-ass knee pads. Angular knee guards designed to redirect an opponent's strikes. I'm trying to read everything, but I forget a lot of the time. All right, you. We're going to start going this way. We're going to clear it out, and then we'll meet... The goal. The idea is meet at the altar, but they'll probably clear it, and then go there and clear that, and then while we're on our way. You know what I mean? See, about 23 days. All right. Meet Arnon at Burrow of whatever. Gorgons. We have to assault it first. And there's 2. Oh yeah, one here, one there. That makes sense. Okay. 9 days before they get another calamity card. Hopefully we're done before we get another incursion, but we'll see. All right. The rain hasn't let up much through the winter. The earth is soggy and stinking like a corpse. Hills have sunk, dead mice float in flooded fields. People are moving towards the mountains. Going by Arnon's map, we're nearly there. Are you good? Now's when we find out whether we're hooked fish or heroes. I've heard it said that to cut a noose is to gain a dangerous friend. The Gorgons are swarming these days, choking us, drowning us. This whole world is near its limit. Any chance may be the only chance. Scruff! Sounds legit. Alright, Raccoon. 3 of these MFers. Is that what we're up to now? 2 Bogmores, a Gorgon, a Geist, and another Gorgon, so a total of 8. To start with. I don't know why it didn't load. Raccoon 2. Strange. I think it's only supposed to be 2 raccoons. But maybe it's a... since it's a... there's probably a reason it's extra. Anyway, so there's Gorgon right there. This area is pretty small, and we have 8 dudes to fight in close quarters. So my thought is since Moorhen can get right in and peck and scratch, and maybe even through shot, we'll get in there first and see what the deal is. Oh, good cover. Okay, let's get right there then. There's the others. Well, that's not good. Blinded. There you go. And does through shot do anything? No. Does crow scratch? Crow scratch damages armor, which is wonderful. Now, at the same time, you could silk step, turn invisible, but we're sort of stuck a little bit. We need to be able to... I mean, I don't know. There you go. And blinded is next attack will miss, right? So that's cool. That's good. Whatever it does next will miss. These guys are going to be a problem. So what do we want to do here? Let's get James up there. That's definitely going to be a problem. We could have him run in. We could move him here. Engage me. I don't think it'll matter, because he's... like, we can't engage anyone that matters at the moment, so we just may as well have him run up. We're positioning for next time. Okay, can Mether get in? Well, so we... wood planks. Right, remember you have to be Jason to get the cover bonus. Oh, we could arches. That would be good. But for now, we'll interfuse. And then, dealing damage and pinning them. That could be a real problem, but... we gotta do damage while we can, you know? Awesome. Okay, and then you might... ooh. Don't have to worry about the Gorgon this turn. Oh, but if I go here, I hit automatically. It's a flanking attack. I was worried about the cover. You still... I don't know if that still counts. Stunt. And... because the stone bow, that dude was pinned. Oh, there's the bear. Okay, we're gonna use the Gorgon for a minute to block. Too bad we didn't have the counter thing. Alright, so... we'll try pecking first. Blinded. That's fantastic. That really is. And then... the bear is blocking. But what I would like to do is... okay, that's good. so now the problem is the raccoons are ranged, Bogmore is like so ranged, and Geist is definitely a melee. But I'm thinking I use Jame as a blocker. And we start moving dudes in. Also, additionally, right, Mether, we could wild grasp this dude and pin him, right? Arches, I think when you upgrade that, it becomes a regular action. And so, in the future, if that becomes a thing, you can do you can create a tree and pin enemies and do a regular attack as well. So let's move this dude in. Oh, the other thing is there's that tree right there, which... But I'd rather lock him in place because he's a bad mammer jammer, you know? Oh, interfuse, yeah. Yeah, interfuse now, yeah. Oh, there you go, there's the other one. Bad mamma jamma. I misspoke. Okay. Pinned. That's good. I could engage the Bogmore. We'll give it a second. Let's try with Wrath first. Three damage. Well, they're not close enough, so that's a problem. Okay. We'll go here. That way we'll kind of all be happy together. I could light the lamp. That way he could interfuse with the fire and use that, but then it's like, eh. Let's try shooting the raccoon. There we go. One down. Awesome. Less damage we're gonna take. Now I'm thinking engage the Bogmore. So at the very least, well, I mean, that'll be its own problem because he'll probably use the tongue on us. But even if that's the case, then no one else will come in anyway, because they're all... He's stuck and everyone else is ranged, so... And then Guardian. See, like that. Okay, and he's got the most armor. Okay. Everyone is normal now. My thought was originally peck and scratch, but now I'm thinking you move in and then you peck and then through shot. That's my thoughts. Unless, do we want to, because his stuff is always area effect. Is this is wood. Oh, he doesn't have the splinter salvo. Okay, that's a problem. Oh. See, it's a small area. Wait, why is this one bigger? Oh, because... Wait, really? See, that's only that area, but then you splinter blast this one, and it becomes a much bigger area. I don't know why that is. Well, okay, we'll do this. Because it'll at least do damage. Yeah. There you go. You did something. And that helps a lot with, you could strike. But first, Morin, right? Okay, Peck is gonna be 2 to 4. Which could kill it. It's about a 60% chance of killing this dude with the Peck. And then if that's the case, you know, that's the case. That happens. So, alright. Oh, well that's... Okay, never mind. That's crap. Because I need to be adjacent. That's fine. We're gonna kill that dude anyway, and then... maim, or, you know, do whatever to that guy. So it's cool. It's alright. Alright, next. James could go there. Alright. Awesome. Awesome. Go here, kill the Bogmore. Yeah. Yep. You took some damage. It happens. And then we're gonna go here. You're sort of exposed a little bit there, but... You are going to do a lot of damage. That's... Oh, hell yeah. And he's untouchable. He's stunted. They had their little rivalry thing going on, so he... There goes Wrath. Okay. But Wrath cannot, you know, too far away. Alright, so we'll go here. Yeah, Morin. Dude. You're... Okay. Through shot. 1 in 3 chance. 1 in 3 chance of killing both. Or you could just crow scratch. Can I kill this dude? Can I kill the other raccoon? Yeah, I think I could. Gotta go for the achievement. You know? You don't have to, but you can. Alright, you go here. Yeah. I know, it hurts. Acid for blood sucks. Alright. This is also something I like about the whole... is that it destroys their cover. I mean, destroys our cover as well, but... There we go. Gray Axe. A Great Axe Tier 3. Anyone have an axe? You have a Tier 1 Great Axe. It is artifact, though. You have a Tier 1 Hammer. Quake Baker is also a hammer. Well. Do you want a, in case you're right next to somebody and you want to smash them or whatever? Just in case, I guess. Right? Or you could get 2 ingots, which you can then use to upgrade other people's stuff. I guess we'll take it just in case, right? Sure. Critter, you're amazing. Bonus damage, there you go. Warm sheepskin to girdle the hips, the bear strength sash. Bonus damage. Bonus damage for his blood rage. I assume it's the same thing as potency. You give it to James since, you know, he found it, or Oren. We'll give it to Jaime. Got my back? May not be done fighting. Arnon emerges rather suddenly from a damp shadow, standing before a root-frame tunnel. So you made it. You doubted we would? The old deepest leads them into the dark. The earth walls are slimy and black. Streams of water slosh on either side of a hastily heaped gravel path. Clods plop from the ceiling. Support beams have clearly been rushed into place. Don't take any offward tunnel. They've been falling in. Deeper in, earth walls give way to granite. The warren rots. The flowing water follows carven channels away from the main tunnel to some dark end. When will you abandon this place? Oh no, we can't. Do you want breakfast? It's mid-afternoon. Ah, but we're not chained to the sun cycle. We have breakfast whenever. Breakfast is my favorite meal of the day at any time. Arnon shows the way inside a marked passage. A weird smell beckons them through to the other side. Here they are, dear, the serpent and the brute, and more to follow. Serpent being... I don't remember if they change... I assume they changed the dialogue depending on your class. Like, brute, serpent is hunter, mystic would be who knows. Bleh. Well, did you offer them grum? Sure I did. No one wants lukewarm, chewy old grum, I keep saying. What's that smell? Breakfast? Damp feet is my guess. Mulch tea? Oh, aye, adventurers. This is some drunk I know. Yes, some Velda. Man, if I was married, that would be amazing. This is some drunk I know. Just refer to your wife that way. But I'm sure she would be drunk, too. She'd be like, yeah, I am. It said I was born in the basin of a dried caldera to spirits of the salt and rock. Does get said a lot, but not actually true. Right, technically it's false. You two are married to each other. We're mostly married. In times of strife, it's nice. Let's stay on course. The reason we're here, Wrath, can they help us? The brute speaks reasoned language. You came because you must defeat the Gorgons, is that right? We were told you knew how. I know what the Gorgons did. Their leader, I learned of him, Ulstrix. Arnon tucks into a bowl of beige mush. Looks like shroomy gruel with some kind of green gold dressing. It might be good, actually. Ulstrich. Ulstrich? We know that name well enough. Yes, Ulstrix raised a great number of his brethren. And they went to the valley of godbeast Moatona. And of that great godbeast, they made Pewter, the great Moatana. Atona. Velda gazes on all attending from beneath the massive horns adorning her face. A scowl twists her already crooked features. Arnon finishes his meal, pulls at his beard, and wipes it on his cowl. Who? Moatona. Moatona is an ancient one, a keeper of balance. The unassailable balance of Moatona keeps all opposing forces of this world in harmony. And because Moatona's dead, that throws off the weather, and the seas, and the peaks. All will turn into a big blue Gorgon soup. Us, the carrots and beans, and you, the onions. So that's why Ulstrix needed his army, to slay a god. Well, what was the point of that spear we bled over? Wasn't that supposed to be the symbol he needed to unite whatever Gorgon's behind his crusade? What matters is this. Moatona cannot die. She's petrified. The reason I called you here is that I've been hoarding a certain restorative spirit, distilled from the roots of the extinct bullflax flower. I call it root beer. I don't know if this is funny or cringe. It really straddles the line for me. But I assume it's alcoholic, which would be fantastic. There's something like Not Your Father's Root Beer or something like that, and some people I knew didn't like it, but I did. It's alcoholic root beer, basically. A medicine? Or maybe she's making a joke and it's like just alcohol. Because alcohol is generally distilled from grains. Technically, I think vodka is made from potatoes. Right? So potatoes are root vegetables, therefore... Well, it's not a beer. Because it's not carbonated. But it's distilled from root vegetables. So I don't know, whatever. My root beer should be able to restore the Great Moatona if you can get it to her. My brewing goddess Velda. As a drunk, yeah. Well, assuming that all that's true, why us? Don't you have your own lackeys? The deep down sum of it is, we're afraid, so our people are made frail. Water is the worst doom. The Gorgon leader is strong and fearless, so too are his hordes. We are too old, slow, I'm scared to die. The Gorgons aren't going to let us do this thing, are they? And do we know where to go? Are we sure reviving this god beast will fix everything? The serpent grows quite ASCII, but I'll answer all your questions. Over breakfast, I'm still hungry. It's salty warm. Velda is true to her word, and as Arnon serves up bowls of grum, she draws a serviceable map upon the wall in pale chalk. The food is surprisingly good. Lastly, Velda hands over her healing ale, a single sealed earthenware bottle. By the way, there's this mead called Viking Blood. It's fantastic. Mead is my weakness, but it comes in a clay bottle. It's metal. Soon they're on their way again. They carry the hope of all the land and its creatures in one fragile bottle. Calamities. Your enemies improve their strategies after every fight. Gorgon. Bartoth 1, which means there can be more. A new card added. And we'll see it here in a minute, what it is. Okay. Confront Ulstrix, which now we can. And presumably we don't need to use these people. We could just potentially attack, but you're gonna want a full party, I think. Towel Flood. We gotta... So I'm still thinking we go this way. Let's secure this first. And, I mean, additionally, we're gonna get the chance to craft. Here we go. Alright. Terrorbird 1, Rager 2, Hornchild extra damage, and Rager extra health. Okay, they're going. Okay, secure site is complete. Ingots and spell threads. Grimroot of Angensummer, a powerful great spear, tier 2. I'm gonna say... I mean, I suppose you could do it here, but we could salvage Heartwood. What do we have for Heartwood? We have like 11 of them. It's fine, whatever. We're not gonna use... Well, then again, we're not gonna use it. Because if you're that close... Right, even the staff is better at blocking. It's just extra range, but... Belt of Cunning. Belt of Twisting Metal Designs, +5 accuracy. Alright, so... You'd probably want... Well, Mether could potentially need it, but I'm going to use Morin, I think. 113. No, let's do Wrath, because Wrath is... All he has is his bow. You know? 51 years old, too. Age is setting in. He's losing accuracy, so let's... You know. We're basically at the point where we want to stop. How many more days? Don't know. Alright, the passageway open. Alright, well. Ah, Deepists. I don't know if we fought them yet. Well, let's save here. Because we don't... I don't know. Alright guys, that is it for today. Thank you guys so much for your time and attention. I really do appreciate it. Really hope you guys are enjoying these episodes. I'm out of alcohol. That is a tragedy. And by the way, if you haven't noticed or figured it out, all these dudes are your characters. If you go to your legacy, every character you've played as shows up here at random, right? So you'll open the game after a playthrough or two, and you'll see your characters. When you first start, it's generic characters, right? But then, as you get people, like this is the dude that I was talking about. He's our hunter. He's fully tree. He's amazing. I don't even know. Let's see if we can find him. I think he can even attack twice. I think he has a skill or something that lets him attack. There he is. Luskus Griff. Yep. Oh yeah, he has extra range too, so he could hit people from basically 2 tiles away. 3 times per turn, Luskus is refunded an action point after a melee kill. And that's if you select these abilities, right? So basically, if he hits somebody and kills them, he gets another action point, which means he gets a chance to kill someone again. And then Rogue, yeah, he goes into Gray Plane for free, which becomes hidden. Since he has both arms as elms, he gets the Bash. +1 base damage, scales twice as much with bonus damage and potency. So every potency and bonus damage you get adds 2 extra damage, which is ridiculous, right? He also has a scorpion tail, and right, I mean, just look at that. Base damage is 14 to 17 with a 3 range. Like, that's your base damage. He just straight up, at a minimum, does 14 damage. I don't even think we are fighting enemies that have 14 health yet. And if he kills one, he gets to kill he gets another attack. It's great, up to 3 per turn. That's why I just have him like go right into the group of enemies, and he'll be invisible. He just goes right and he's like kill, 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 and then he's invisible again. And you're still, it's like he's a monster. Only killed 261 enemies, which is, you know, it's sad. I love this dude, but I've fought him. I've used him in 4 campaigns, so that's pretty cool. Yep. Yeah, he's freaking incredible, and you're gonna fill this up. Like, this is, I don't know. I think you could. I imagine every single one of these squares can be full. You could probably have something like 1,000 heroes. You know. And that's why I love the game. It's just all the stories you can tell. And the campaigns are fantastic. There's Morin. There's our dude with the bird. Anyway, guys, that is it for today. Thank you guys so much for your time and attention. Really do appreciate it. Really hope you guys are enjoying these episodes. This game is, like I said, fantastic. Recommended. As always, guys, questions, comments, concerns, good, bad, or indifferent, let me hear them. I do read all of them. I do try and respond to all of them as well. What is your guys' unique positive moment for today? For me, I'm going to go with... I probably said it before, but Manny sleeps with me now. Like, I mean, they always did, like, at my feet or on my feet. But lately, Manny's been sleeping, like, in the chest area. So... You know, if I fall asleep on my back, he'll like cuddle up into my armpit area, right? If I turn on my side, I wake up and he's like right here. So I'm just like, I kind of have my arm there, and I'm just like, oh, and I pat him a little bit, and then I put my arm back down. It's nice. It's really nice. I don't think it's gonna happen forever, you know. But if it stays like this for the indefinite future, I'm okay with it. It's really good. got its problems. I wake up in the middle of the night, I'm like, I want to get up, but he's right here, so he's like pinning the blankets down. That's a problem, but, you know. Anyway, guys, like I said, I mean, that's my unique positive moment. Hopefully your guys just as good, if not better. Hopefully better, of course. Hope to see you guys next time. And, till then, guys, take care.